Hey YouTube, stay tuned. We're making chicken sausage. Don't forget to stay tuned to the end of the video where I'll give you a full description of the ingredients that we use to make this sausage. Okay, here's the bones from 2 packs, and here's the meat we have from 2 packs. It's a pretty big bowl. It's a total of about 10 pounds, I believe, of just the thigh meat. That's 10 pounds of just thigh meat with the skin. We're going to save these, bag these up for soup, chicken soup stock, and we're going to go ahead and start on these chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast. We have 3 packs of those. We're going to be making a lot of sausage today. 3 packs of those. We're going to be cutting those up into pieces that should fit. We'll be cutting these up to fit into the grinder. Here is 10 pounds of thigh meat, all deboned. And we have about, this is 3 pounds, 3, 4, 8, 12. We have about 12 pounds of breast meat. And here we have the bones all sealed up for my chicken stock, and I'll go ahead and add those to the freezer and save them for when I'm ready to make some chicken stock. Now before I start to work on the chicken breast here that we have, I'm going to go ahead and take this here to the freezer. You want to keep this meat as cold as possible, plus it grinds better when it has a little bit of the almost frozen texture to it. Not totally frozen, but almost where it's stiff. It gives a good grind. Your chicken stays whole and it doesn't turn the fat into like a slurry. You want to keep it nice and whole so you get nice chunks of fat in there. That'll cook down and render in real nice and keep your sausage good and moist. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the freezer while we work on the chicken breast. Okay, chicken breast. These are partially frozen. I want to keep everything ice cold as much as possible. One of the reasons why grocers like to sell it to you frozen, you're able to add a lot of water weight to your food. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of it right there. That's water weight. They weigh that stuff, charge you for it. You want to be careful. Out shopping. Grab these. There you have it. Chicken breast. how we're just going to clean our mess. Let's start grinding. Also, a good idea to keep a bag of ice over your chicken to keep everything nice and cool while you're getting started. Got my foot switch on my grinder. Got my pan to catch my chicken. We're ready to go. Oh, and some water. Should be beer, but let's begin. As you can see how easy that was. Got a nice grind. Turn the pan around. We'll grind the other chicken breast. There you go. 20-something pounds. As you can see, the chicken breast looks a lighter color, where this almost looks like pork meat due to the fat. It's got that pinkish color. That's the dark meat. Here's the white meat. We're going to mix them together so we have a nice blend of meats. And we'll come back. Weigh out 4 pounds for the recipe. Here's 4 pounds for the recipe we're doing today. Alright, let's make this sausage. We're going to start out with, let's see, this is 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Then we got 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning. Then we have a teaspoon of coarse ground pepper. Then we have a half a teaspoon of sage. Then we have a half a teaspoon of rosemary. And about an eighth of a teaspoon of nutmeg. That's generally your spice. I like a little bit of pepper in mine. So we're going to grab a little red pepper. And we're going to put just a pinch of red pepper in there. And we're only working with 4 pounds for this recipe. Okay, and that's our spices right there. You could put this in a spice grinder to open up the smell. Oh, it smells wonderful. Okay, and there's our spices. We're going to take our 4 pounds of ground chicken. We're going to add that to the spices. Then we're going to add in two whole apples, diced up real small, about like that. And you want to have these diced up. You use any kind of apple you like. If you like green apples, use green apples. You like red, granny, whatever you like, put that in there. We're going to put those in there. I use a little lemon juice to keep those from getting brown, but I guess I didn't use enough. Then we're going to use egg whites. Because this is a chicken sausage, you don't want to use the yolks. I'm going to keep this kind of low-cal. We're going to add in 6 egg whites. 6 egg whites. And we're going to add in, after that, we're going to add in a 1 full cup of panko crumbs. This is Japanese breadcrumbs. If you don't have them, just use plain breadcrumbs, not the seasoned, but the plain ones. But these give them a nice bite to it. I'll mix that in there. Then you mix. Could have used my mixer for this, but I wanted to get in there today. Should have used a bigger bowl. What I should have done. This is a nice sausage. It's got the apple. It's going to have you thinking Thanksgiving, which is right around the corner on this video. Then we always fry off a piece to make sure the spices are where they should be. Bring that bottom up. Still see some areas where the spices haven't mixed in good, so I'm going to continue to mix this. Hey Junior, grab me a little skillet. We can fry off a patty and see if we like the spices on this.
Probably.
This is an apple chicken sausage. Go ahead, heat that up on the stove for me.
Very high?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Thank you. Say hi to YouTube.
Hey YouTube.
Okay, that looks mixed nicely. This is over now about 4.5 pounds. I think I'm gonna need a little more black pepper for my taste. I'm looking at it. I like the black pepper to show through. I should put some parsley, but I want to keep this one as close to the recipe as possible. I just kicked it up with a little red pepper. see how this tastes. Make a little patty. Make two. All right, we took out some samples. Eric Jr. thinks it needs more salt, and actually he recommended some onion powder and garlic. So I'm gonna go ahead and listen to him and do 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And just to give it a little kick, we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper. Always goes great with chicken and turkey, I think. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of seasoning salt. That's why you do this, people. That's why you want to check your, always sample your meat, no matter how many times you use the recipe. You always want to do it over again. Spices change, the meat may change, salt textures change. You know, spices get old. You always want to test your food out. So we're going to mix this up and we're going to test it again. I thought the apples would be overbearing, but they're not, huh? You don't even know they're in there.
Apples.
Huh?
I didn't taste any apples.
I didn't either.
I thought it was just a regular chicken sausage.
Right. That's it. Came out nice. I think for a little color, it's outside the recipe. We're going to add in about let's see.
Oh, I thought you were on set.
Just a little bit of parsley. Say about 2 tablespoons for color. Flavor also, fresh parsley. Really does it. Oh, that looks beautiful. So we're making this recipe together, YouTube. Gives a nice color. It's going to look really nice in the casings with that in there. All right, we're going to fry off 2 more. We'll tell you if it's there. If it's not, we're going to adjust it again. That's what you do. We're going to adjust it till we nail this, and then we're going to have a great recipe. Let's try out that sausage. All right, honest opinion. Use a little olive oil to sear it. Lack of fat. That's light. I think it's the egg whites, huh?
That's better.
Yeah? Much better, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Onion powder. Good try. Lemon pepper, son. You getting there, boy? You getting there? Yeah. Taste the apple? Taste the apple? There's plenty of apple in there. Mm-hmm. You can see it. I don't taste it at all. That's nice. On a bun, grilled. It's that good, yo. When you see him, you know it's good. That's good. Thanks, Eric. You saw it here live. He went back, he saw this, he tasted, he gave his honest opinion. He said, hey, you need some, he even said garlic. I said, I'm not going to use garlic in this because we're going to do another one with garlic in it. But he said onion powder. He even said some lemon pepper. And definitely some salt. We added all 3 of those things. And
Parsley.
parsley. The parsley, yeah, gave it some flavor. Yeah, it brought it up. So, you saw it here live. We're going to put those in the casings and we're going to grill those over and have those for dinner. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Before you hang up, you should probably make more.
Hey, YouTube. Eric got this one off for me. Looks really pretty. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and try that one. Fry it in a little olive oil, vinaigrette. Pork fat in there. You don't even taste the apples. But Eric's sandwich is ghost. But extremely moist. Really good. You don't taste the apples at all.
I think it's just there for a sweetener, I guess.
Nice. Well, I don't know. Fantastic. Okay, there you have it, YouTube. Here's 4 pounds of this one, 4 pounds of this one, and I got another 8 pounds in the freezer. Thank you for watching.